Going to the hotel used to be so special. I remember in the day when I used to go to the hotels, I mean, it was like luxurious. And I'm not even talking like the really big time hotels. I'm just speaking of hotels in general. I started out, as a young person going to motels, and believe it or not, motels were decent. They was clean. They had towels and stuff. You can hear the other person in the other room. But other than that, I mean, it was okay. And then I transitioned from going to the motel to my very first hotel. And I believe it was like a Holiday Inn. And it was like unbelievable. It was like night and day from going to a hotel coming from a motel. I mean, you had clean hallways, the room was spotless, abundance of bath towels and other accessories like shampoo, bars of soap, lotion, you name it, they had it. And then the service was top notch. They treated everyone like they was royalty. It was something special. So when you went to a hotel, you was doing something really nice. The hotel topped off your evening. If you went out dancing, if you went out for a great dinner, or you wanted to get away for the weekend, you would go to a hotel. It was top notch. But nowadays, times have changed. The cleanliness of some of these hotels is like a one or maybe a two. They cut back on their staff dramatically. I mean, it's like literally bare bone now. You lucky to get maybe one person at the front desk and maybe one or two housekeepers, and that's it. And I think you might get a maintenance guy if you're lucky. But what I noticed is I really can't afford the high end hotels, so I really can't tell you how those are. But I can tell you how the middle of the road hotels are. The almost like the budget friendly type, even though they're not really budget friendly anymore. But it changed. Now when I go to those places, when I uh, get settled in, I never take all my clothes out of my luggage. And that used to be a thing. I used to take all my luggage out and neatly sit it maybe on the sofa, or maybe the desk, or the dresser or something like that. It was special, right? But nowadays you can't do that because of bed bugs. You have to literally only take out what you need and keep the rest of it in your luggage and hope that doesn't nothing get in your luggage. And then what about the mattresses? Nowadays you have to literally pull the sheet back and inspect around the edges of the mattress to make sure you don't have anything going on, like bed bugs or roaches, anything else. And what about how good they keep the rooms clean? I remember I forgot what city I was in, and the person that cleaned that room literally just took the blanket and just threw it over the bed. And it looked like somebody just took, it wasn't nicely straightened up where, everything looked neat. The pillows and the blanket was nice and crisp, and then like it's supposed to be. No, it looked like somebody just took it and threw it over there. So that made me leery of even sleeping in the bed, cause like what was in that bed? And then on the side closest to the window, it was a beer can. So that just lets me know that whoever cleaned that room really didn't care. or the hotel didn't care. And I'm not gonna name names because I don't want anybody coming after me with a lawsuit. So I'm gonna just keep this general. If you know who you are, and if you got a nice, clean hotel, then it doesn't apply to you. But again, times have just changed when it come down to these hotels. They don't give you all the amenities anymore. You might get maybe 2 towels and 2 washcloths, and now they clean the hotel rooms. Some of these places every, like, if you there for like 2-3 days or a week, they might clean it every other day or every 3 days, and it's up to you to keep it tidy, or you can call the front desk and ask, can someone come up and clean the room? Now, as far as the sheets and all that, I'm to the point where you put these disposable sheets over the sheet. So this way you're not laying on that sheet, because hotels are becoming so disgusted now. You used to, you got every Tom, Dick, and Harry staying in them. The cleanliness went down. You got homeless people, and I'm not knocking them, staying there. And you got drug activity, prostitution. You even got shootouts at some of these hotels. And like I say, the staff reduction. I was at this one hotel where we were coming back to our room, and the housekeeper was literally in an empty room with the door open, eating breakfast, watching TV. I didn't say nothing. Hey, teach his own. But she was the only one, like, cleaning the hotel. So, I guess you can give her that, if she the only one. So, are things gonna ever get back to the way they used to be, far as, the way hotels used to be, how special they was? Maybe on the high end. Because rich people demand, to have those luxuries. And then when you start going to the, like, budget friendly places, like motels and the next hotel up from the motel, it's just, I doubt that changes. It's nice if you go to one of those places and they're nice and clean. I'm not going to say all places, because, that's not fair to the industry. But it's majority of them have gotten away from that special feeling you get when you went to those places. Because I remember when I used to go to hotels, they were like nicer than where I lived. So, it made it special. It made it worth the money. But it's like everything else, it's all about that dollar now, and it's not about the service, and it's just about, just give them whatever. And if they take it, that's good. If they don't, that's good too, because it's always going to be somebody else. And I guess that's true. But having said all that, it'll be nice if hotels went back to being special. Again, this is Kay, back at it with a new video. Take care, guys and gals.